the best podcast.
So it's 7 a.m. I don't know why, but I'm gonna record myself all day today as much as I can, as much as possible. I don't know what it is. I don't think that anyone would specifically be interested in like just seeing what I do all day, but it's more when I want to see if I can forget the camera's there. I find it fascinating that people like watching other people just kind of live their lives. So I'm kind of curious how this will turn out. Even the not interesting things, I think, because people have this idea, especially if someone's, you know, living in Australia or living on an island, that it's like, oh, I wake up and make my coffee and do my yoga. Like, yeah, we do those things, but that's not really like what life is like. Like, there's a lot of laying down and like being on your phone, not being able to get out of bed, feeling tired, having heat stroke. Not to make it sound like those are bad things at all. It's just, I don't know, I guess I just want to show actually what it's like, whether that's good or bad, boring or not. That's not really my opinion. I guess that's yours. So basically, I guess I'll just leave this here. I guess this is what happens when I'm unemployed. I just do things like this for YouTube. Normally when I wake up, I don't actually have any idea what I'm about to do. I don't start work for a couple weeks, so I don't know, like, it literally is just wake up and do whatever in the moment. I don't even know what I'm gonna do like right now. It's really humid here and can get really musty, so sometimes you gotta air out the room. So my roommate's gonna think I'm talking to myself. My hair never stays the same. I used to put a shit ton of products on my face, like a whole routine, because, you know, it's like, it's fun, but my skin got really irritated and I had to go to the dermatologist, which I haven't done since high school, and they were like, stop putting all that shit on your face, so now I only use like 3 or 4 things. Yeah, so basically Kat and I share that bathroom as well as one other person in, which is the people we live with, who we met 2 weeks ago. So I have to drink out of this filtered water bottle because I can't stomach the sink water here. A lot of people can. It's not necessarily bad. It's just, I have a really sensitive stomach. It was the same thing in Sydney, I think, just because it's exposure to different bacteria, I'm sure, in a different place. Just This doesn't really go over well. Yeah, my mom always hated it when I would mumble, and I'm just mumbling all day because that's just how I naturally talk. Also the way I'm like talking quiet so my roommates don't hear me. Hello.
You look so pretty.
Thanks. I just did my my face wash.
You're glowing.
Thanks. Making a YouTube video right now. Do you want to be on it?
Sure.
What's up, man?
So I ended up, because I got myself right after
Literally nothing. I just got up. It's like 7:30.
out of work.
Oh, my stomach is feeling questionable already from drinking that water. Hello? Is this happening right now? Can we talk right now?
Oh my god, yes. I was just shitting, and so afterwards I got so cold that I took my
Oh my god. Well, I have a story for you. Do you want to say hi though before?
camera dead ass. So like, it's so funny because like I will answer the pop culture question. I don't know shit.
Me and Kat are the only ones on our team, and then like I just know the pop culture, and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. No, and they're like, oh, you might know this lyric. And I'm like, no, I don't. I was like, the first day they asked me to join their team, I was like, I'm telling you right now, I'm here to eat the cheese curds.
Doesn't it make you realize that like you don't pay attention? Because I'm like, oh, I definitely like this was in a show or something, and I just like wasn't listening.
Yes. And it makes me realize that like I don't think I like paid attention in school. Or,
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, just like the mental strain of it. I'm like, first of all, it's insulting. Second of all, you know, people are like, you know what would be a good idea?
Pops off.
And I'm like, well, it's like annoying because sometimes I hate like. Day-old coffee. So every morning I do a Flonase, an allergy pill for my allergies, my anxiety medication that I've been taking for 7 months. I definitely need medication. I just try to make sure I do it sometime before noon. I'm running out. It's kind of expensive to have allergies. Let's charge. I had an electric toothbrush, but it fell on the ground of a motel when we were closing it, and I haven't had the money or time to get new toothbrush heads for that, so I haven't been using it. So I didn't really plan this out because I didn't charge my camera battery, so I already did one small charge for like 10 minutes. This will probably die on the walk, but I can't film with my phone because I'm listening to my favorite podcast and I can't not listen to it right now. This is, oh, you probably can't see it, The Best Podcast. Fixing Famous People. Sorry, I can't see. I listen to it every Thursday. I get so excited when I wake up and know that there's a new episode out. It's the only podcast I listen to where I actually listen to every single episode and like look forward to it. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk. This part of filming is kind of hard. You know, when you listen to podcasts or find a podcast or a show or people that you don't know but you feel like you relate to them and like you're friends with them, and I love these hosts and I feel like I want to talk back to them, and I know a lot of other people do too. Long story short, they are a huge part of my life. I'm kind of getting stomach cramps after eating the avocado toast and egg and then walking in the heat. I think I have to turn around. Okay, I'm going back. Like, there could be a snake in there. Ooh. I don't think my body's fully accustomed to like being okay here, not getting dehydrated or heat stroke, and I feel like I need to adjust before I can go on like real hikes. Oh, it's a butterfly. Oh. Love the butterflies here. I feel like as soon as I exited the wood or entered the woods, I felt like so ill. And then when I left, I felt fine. So I don't know what is going on. Maybe there's spirits in there. When you go in somewhere, like an antique shop, this happened with me and my friend. We were like, there's 100% spirits and ghosts in here. And I felt so drained and like sick the rest of the day. Sometimes there's energies out there. These are cool. I don't know what that is. I forgot I have to film my day 4 island video for my YouTube short. So this is about to be like Inception, like recording the recording. I feel like I used to get embarrassed recording in public, but like now I don't really care. Filming. I'm a firm, shoes off, in the house type of person. Don't want any of that. I actually feel like I'm gonna pass it. Time for aircon. Surprised I haven't turned it on already. Sometimes when I read, all I can think about is the book that I'm writing, and I can't focus. Like, I didn't take any of that. I'm just thinking about, one, the fact that I should be writing, and 2, about the story itself. It's really hard not to think about the fact that I'm recording myself. You don't forget that it's there. This is the reality of a lot of the day. Just like thinking, wow, it's so early and I have nothing to do. Yeah. I love it. My friend sent me an old video I had to make for class when I did a film minor. But he kept ditching me to make this and he did not want to do it. So, Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm tired, but I want to go get coffee. This truly may be the most boring thing you've ever watched. You know what it is? It's so great about being here, not knowing what you want to do, because there's no, and when I say what I want to do, I mean like today, not like with my life. There's just no external factor that's like making you rush, like, oh, I have an appointment, or I have these plans going on, or someone's gonna come home and like make me do something responsible, and like things close at noon or 2. It's like you have the space and time to like be able to not know like what you're doing with your day, or just to relax. Like there is no rush from anything else. I get to really soak in like, okay, what does like my mind and body need right now, instead of having such a packed, busy schedule and being like, well, this is the time that I can fit in working out or doing yoga or writing or napping. It's like doing what your body's called to do, and it's insane to be in a place where I don't have responsibility. Like I feel very privileged to be like, well, I don't have to take care of anyone else but myself, even though I spent all of it and I'm using a credit card right now. But besides that, we'll just skip over that. But you know what I mean? I feel guilty being in a place in my life where I am only thinking about myself and my life. Obviously, I catch up with like friends and family from home, but I'm talking about like bigger picture things, like not dedicating my time to like causes going on in the world or contributing to the world in a bigger picture. Obviously, it's like there's conflicts and wars going on in the world, and like I'm sitting here making a YouTube video about myself. Like I'm like very aware of how ridiculous it is. And I think I've always struggled with how much do I work on myself and how much do I give. And I also think that it comes with giving to those people in the community, like right where you are. And I'm also trying to find where that is for me. Yeah, I guess I think recording this is like making me look into my life. And just like that maybe if I had this guilt that I'm doing this, yeah, it's just making me think. And maybe that's, I don't know, something I can think about. I think because I feel like there's a privilege in being able to just do nothing. And it just, I don't know, it really makes me wonder, like, is this part of coming from America with like what your life is supposed to be and how you're supposed to dedicate your time and what you think about, and also growing up in, you know, with social media, people telling you what you should do and care about, which is valid, whether that's good or bad or right or wrong, that is what it is. And here it has felt okay until I maybe started putting it out into the world, that to, I don't know, like focus just on your life and do nothing, and like wake up every day and just be in nature and whatever, and also doing everything on a small scale, like supporting local businesses, helping your neighbors, and helping people who are traveling through, doing people favors. I think that's really different from this bigger scale of like, what are you doing to help the world on a bigger scale? And people here embrace enjoying life. Now, if you have the ability to go somewhere else where that's in a lifestyle is embraced, that you feel you're most at peace and you're comfiest. I mean, people tell me all the time that I just wasn't happy when I was living in New York, and now I just seem happy because the environment that I'm in. Yeah, I want that for everyone to be able to do stuff like this. Some people are born into more responsibilities and situations, lives where that's not really a clear-cut path like it was for me, maybe. I think the thing that just has to be said is that I have the privilege to help a certain issue going on in the world or not, to remove myself from a situation if I'm feeling tired from that, or I can remove myself from situations that other people in the world can't. And I feel like that just has to be put out there. that like if I decide to do something that I feel like it's contributing to the world, it's like that's fully like my choice because I decide to get into that, but I don't have to, and like that in itself is a privilege. I'm only admitting this because I'm being honest today for YouTube, but I can't stop watching pimple popper videos. Okay, I have to get coffee because I literally can't do anything without it. I'm in that stage right now before getting into writing, which I'm sure if anyone here writes or is / has / tried to write a book, the worst part is like before when you know you have to do it, because it seems really overwhelming and I need to leave the house and like come back and be like, okay, this is happening now. Sometimes I only write for 30 minutes. The most I've written at a time is 2 hours. That's just like what I can handle in my brain. I'm gonna go get water and coffee and then I have no excuses. Warning, I'm recording for YouTube.
Is it okay? Just put this.
No, yeah, just so you know, just in case you're gonna do anything crazy.
I'm gonna take my top off.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Oh, this works. Sorry, I'm listening to the podcast and I'm gonna pause it.
Okay.
It's so funny.
Ah. Busy. Keeping like, all right. How busy was this compared to normal? And they're like, so.
We're probably get used to it by the time I'm done.
Yeah, that's what I'm just grateful for. I can't imagine coming straight into busy season.
Yeah.
Where'd you get your coffee from?
I got instant coffee. I'm trying to do it cold.
And I bought you a yoga mat. You gave
Really?
us 2 extra ones.
Wait, really?
So.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah. What else? She might be persuaded to say that.
I don't know if I'm wanting to do yoga or not tonight just because my legs are still kind of sore.
Yeah.
I might wait.
Okay. More hesitant.
Understandable.
I have like a fruit bowl, chia fruit bowl. Is it bad? Wait, so what did you do today? Did you have an earlier morning?
Like walk that way into the trail, and then like as soon as I walked in there, I was like, whoa. Like I felt so ill. And I was like, okay, I'm going back.
Like, okay, did you notice that when she had her breakdown, which I know that you believe was
I've been working on this book for like 2 years. I came up with the concept in COVID, and I think it's been like 2 years since I actually started writing it, and it's definitely changed a lot over that time. And when I got here to Australia, I kind of just like restarted. I've been like the third way done with the first draft. First fiction novel / book ever that I've not attempted to write, but I guess like seriously written and been as like close as I am to finishing a first draft. I think I've learned a lot of skills just through reading. I haven't really found like a writing community aside from the people I met in journalism school for advice, but that community of people writing books, and I think at some point I want to get there, but I feel like I want to like finish this fashion books, and like maybe it's like subconscious about my skill level. But I know all the best advice is always about anything, but especially writing is like to really just sit down and do it and get something on paper. And so that's what I've like really committed to doing, especially the past couple months, and it's been really life changing to like really commit to it. But it again took 2 years to get to that point where it had shape to do that. Sometimes I sit down and I'm like, I don't even know where to start. I had like 5 tabs open.
Like you're like, what if I arrive and you're like, I'm not Zelda?
View looks pretty good.
What?
I feel just like weird today, like off. I feel like I can't sleep, but I can't do anything. And I don't know what it is.
Sharks. Not even shark alarms.
This little guy likes to hide behind my clothes hamper. Travel bag that I keep all my makeup in. I used to have a lot more, but I can't keep paying for the weight of stuff in my bag when I fly, so this is what I'm left with. I do have to trim my mustache. You can't really do makeup when you're just like sweating. You can't keep putting stuff on your face. This is basically out, but can't afford a new one. We're gonna leave at 5:30.
Or sooner if you're ready, because then we get there exactly when it starts. Versus if you're early. Are you bringing a change?
Just different shorts.
Okay. Just let me know when you're ready.
Good, how are you?
The three is Destiny's Child. Say my name, say my name. That's never happened. That's never happened.
I have so many clothes on me. All like in our business type thing, and I'm just like, do you need something?
It's fine. It has to be authentic. Yeah. It'll just be of this TV. Reel it off.
Right, so everyone in the building can just like mass murder all their own content.
Well, I successfully recorded an entire day.
I was gonna say you did that.
Oh my god.